Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see who's coming toward you when it comes to love. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. Who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? Who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? 2 more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have fated meeting. So it's someone who feels as though the two of you are meant to be. I can agree with them on that. It is a part of your destiny to meet this person. So whatever has happened between the two of you, it was already predetermined to happen. So whether the two of you are currently involved with each other or if you're in separation from one another, just know that everything is happening the way that it's supposed to. With unexpected being right next to that, this person could come in surprising you. They could say something that either shocks you or they could start behaving in an unusual manner. Now, for some, they could be behaving in a strange manner when they approach you because they're under the influence. This is someone who lacks confidence, and so they could use some type of substance in order to build their confidence or their self-esteem. So that could be drugs, alcohol. For a few of you, they may smoke a lot of cigarettes in order to calm their nerve. At the top of the deck, we have magnetic attraction. So they're going to come in flirting. It's also giving energy of when the two of you first met each other, there was like a magnetic attraction. It's almost like the two of you clicked right away. They view you as someone who's very much alluring. Okay? Give me more. So they're drawn to you regardless of them pushing you away or running away from the connection. They always end up coming back to you in some way, whether that's physically, for others of you mentally, and for some emotionally. All right, we have relationship and we also have legal matters. So they're wanting to work things out with you. All right, for a few of you, this person could come in talking about marriage. For others, they're going through some type of judgment, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have grass is greener. I hope this person didn't choose someone else over you, especially when you were meant to be their divine counterpart. I feel like many of you have done the work, but this person is a bit stagnant. It's almost like they got distracted by the material world, or they got distracted by their ego. So if this person chose someone else over you, if they've been doing things to try and make you jealous, even if they tried to convince you that they could do better, that there was a better option out there, all right, they're getting karma in regards to that. Specifically, if they hooked up with someone else or if they got involved with another person, they're getting their karma. Now they're unhappy. They're realizing that the greener grass was with you, with home being at the bottom of the deck. You were this person's safe place at some point, okay? They know that they were secure when they were dealing with you. Now, of course, every relationship has its problems, but you were genuine. You were rock solid. I feel like you really stood by this person. And they got comfortable. They became entitled. and they started moving funny with you. But see, even them searching for greener grass, doing things to make you jealous, you have to keep in mind that whatever they were doing or whatever they are doing now, it's literally them reflecting how they feel, okay? So, for example, if they're doing things to try and make you jealous, it's because they may be jealous when it comes to you. If they are making it seem as though they found a better option or that they can do better than you, it's because they don't feel good enough for you. Or they know they can't find anyone better. They just want to convince you that they can, when in reality, they don't even believe that themselves. This is someone who's very much insecure. And it's also giving energy of that triggering them as well, because they are aware that you deserve better. They're an unhappy individual, and so it's really hard for them to reflect happiness. With intuition being at the bottom of the deck, some of you have a telepathic connection with this person. Also, you could start getting intuitive messages. That could be through a gut feeling. Some of you could have a premonition. For others of you, you could start having downloads, maybe even seeing angel numbers, okay? Also, your intuition has been telling you to guard yourself from this person, or you have a gut feeling that you just need to let them go or leave them alone. Some of you have already done that. Others of you, you may just be stepping up your boundaries. At the top of the deck, we have anxiety. Some of you can even feel this person's anxiety. Just know that if you start feeling stressed out of nowhere, if you start having anxiety attacks or experiencing anxiety, if you find yourself having a hard time sleeping at night, it's literally this person's energy, okay? So it's going to be important for you to protect yourself. Make sure that you protect your energy. Make sure that you're cleansing or just staying focused on what matters, okay? Don't allow this person to come in and invade your mind, invade your energetic field. Don't allow them to come in and take over you mentally. So yeah, this person's stressed. They could be depressed. And some of you can feel it. So you could use sage, Palo Santos. You could take a saltwater bath. Do whatever you need to do to keep your energy clean, or to at least cleanse away their energy. For some of you, it may benefit you to send the energy back. I mean, it's not your stress. It's not your depression. It's not your panic. Yeah, send it back. Why would you accept something that you don't want? Send it back. Give me more. And you can say with no harm done, you know. All right, we have third party. So this person could have either put you in a third party situation, or there's just something that interfered in the relationship between the two of you. All right. Now, keep in mind with this third party card, it doesn't necessarily have to be an actual person. It's just something that interfered, whether it's their lifestyle, their behaviors, their feelings, their thoughts, anything that they're doing. All right. That could definitely cause interference as well. But for others of you, this person could have had you in a third party situation. They could have made you feel like they wanted you to compete for them, or they may have tried to convince you that they had other options. With fear being at the bottom of the deck, they're actually fearing that you are linking up with someone else. That's been coming out a lot in the readings, and they feel that way because you disappeared or you went silent. See, Whenever you would fuss and argue with them, whenever you would go above and beyond to get your point across, they wouldn't worry. They would not worry at all, because regardless of what you say, even if you let them have it, you can curse this person out. You can call them the nastiest of names. Okay? With you, whenever you argue with them, they knew that you would be back. But when you go silent, they start to worry. As they should. Okay? I don't know if you guys have ever heard, I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but I always say, if I'm arguing, if I'm fighting, if I act a fool, I'll probably be back. But if I leave quietly, if I'm silent, there's no coming back. That's it. And that's why this person is fearful. Okay? That's why they're fearful. They're scared, or they're suspicious. You going silent, you disappearing on them, you taking a step back, you pulling away, it scares the crap out of this person. It makes them uneasy because they know the type of things they've been doing to you. So they could feel as though you're giving them a taste of their own medicine, when in reality, some of you may have went silent. You could have disappeared on this person. You could have pulled away from them just to focus on yourself. So if there is no one else in the picture when it comes to you, the third party that they're so fearful of is anything that you are making a priority in your life. But for some of you, you have decided to move on. They're worried that they have competition, because many of you made things easy for this person. They didn't have to question how you felt. They didn't have to question where they stood with you. You were not doing things to make them suspicious or to make them uneasy. At least not initially. Okay? But they got too comfortable. They got too comfortable. And for many of you, right when this person least expected it, that's when you threw your Hail Mary and it landed. They did not see it coming, because see, they're used to the cycle of you allowing them back in, you being a place of comfort. You know, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. So they became too comfortable because they thought that you'd always be there. Some of you are still there, but just not to the extent that you used to be. You've limited access. Others of you have completely moved on. You have completely moved on. And for those of you that know that this person is involved with someone else, there may have been times when they did things intentionally to make you uneasy. It's almost like they wanted you to feel like you were being cheated on. They wanted you to feel like you had competition. They wanted you to be suspicious. They wanted you to be scared that there was someone else in the picture. Because guess what? That stroked their ego. It stroked their ego. It made them feel better about themselves, because deep down, they know that you deserve better. They know that you have other options. Okay? So it's triggering for them. Therefore, instead of them leveling up to meet you, they tried to pull you down so that you wouldn't see your worth, so that they could feel equal to you or even superior for some of you. Like, this is deep. So now they're feeling away. Some of you could have rejected this person, or you could have ghosted them, but for some, they could have done that to you. Even if they did ghost you, there's still fear here on their part, because they're used to you competing, even when you didn't know you were competing. Yeah, you didn't even know that there was a competition in the first place. But see, this person, I feel like they just did things to cause you to be anxious. They did things to get under your skin because it made them feel good about themselves. Because whenever you would go to them and express how you were feeling, whenever you would accuse them of doing certain things, whenever you would ask them if they have something else going on because, you know, things were not making sense, it made them feel good. And the reason why it made them feel good, because deep down they're thinking, dang, he or she thinks that I have somebody else, when in reality, nobody even really wants me. Not no one on your level. You have to understand that you were way, many levels above them. So therefore, having someone like you in your feelings, being able to stress someone like you out, being able to cause someone like you to be uneasy over someone like them, it gave them a huge ego boost. Because for some of you, this person gets curbed a lot. Now, that's not for everyone, so please don't force it to fit. But if you only knew, they do not get, they don't have as many options as they make it seem like they have. And any options that they do get, it's because of them wearing a mask. But see, when it comes to that, the card came out crossing, so it lets me know that they always end up blowing their disguise. The only way they're able to get someone that is 0.001% on your level just a little bit, the only way they can do that is by lying, by concealing who they truly are, by hiding their motives, by wearing a mask. This person barely can get anyone that's even able to stand next to you. Okay? And I mean on your worst day. We have divine intervention here. So this person is definitely going through some karma. All right? So if they hit you up, if they reach out to you, whether that's through a phone call, a text message, a DM, just know that when they start talking about all these problems that they're having, the money problems, problems at work, problems with the material world or any of their possessions, any of their assets, when they start talking about how success is missing them, how things are just not working out, just know that it's their karma. Because spirit tends to hit where it hurts. They're going to hit where it gets the person's attention. And they're focused on money, things that don't even matter. I do feel like spirit tried to get their attention through like a spiritual awakening. But see, this person has to learn the hard way. So whatever they love, that's where spirit is going to hit them at. Their pockets, their work, the vehicle, their jewelry, their accessories, anything that is tangible. That is what's about to fall apart for them, or it has already fallen apart. Because see, that's the only way that this person will improve. They're the type that has to hit rock bottom in order for them to see things clearly. Yeah, so if they start talking about their problems and stuff, look, just look the other way. Keep progressing. Keep improving. Because for some of you, they're going to come back trying to mend wounds. They're going to come back trying to reconcile with you because they're going through some things. And some of you don't know how powerful your light is, okay? With your energy, it's so beautiful. It truly is. And you have to understand that The type of light that you possess, the type of energy that you embody, the people around you or the people that you let into your close-knit circle, those people will also benefit from your light. Okay? So let's say, for example, this particular person that's in this reading, that the reading is about, they may have been in darkness when they met you. Yeah, they were going through toxicity. They could have had a criminal background for some of you. They were already jealous, already unhappy, already miserable, possibly even going through depression, already operating out of ego, all of those things. But see, when the two of you became involved with each other and you allowed yourself to be this person's safe place, things started to get better for them just because they were connecting with you. But see, they were mistaking your light as their own, and they started to mistreat you. They started to forget that they had a lot of problems, and life wasn't the way that their life was before they met you. It was nothing like how it became when the two of you started dealing with each other. So they got too comfortable, started feeling themselves. And those of you who have pulled away from them, those of you who have ghosted them, those of you who have gone silent, they're feeling the effects because now they no longer have access to your light. Now they're back in darkness, attracting the same type of things that were going on in their life before they met you. It's almost like they kind of tried to shine on you with your own light. The audacity. That's exactly what this is. They got too comfortable. They got too comfortable. Many of you are this person's karma. I'm telling you, we have divine intervention and we have fated meeting here. Of course you're their karma. For many of you, this person is going to come in wanting to reconcile with you. They miss you. They truly do miss you. But they also miss the way that you helped them progress when the two of you were dealing with each other. Their life immediately became better when they started connecting with you. Even for those of you who do not want to make things work with this person, they're going to at least want the two of you to be friends. Just know that when they come back in, one of their intentions is to gain your trust or for you to be a loyal ally. But don't attach yourself to toxicity. There are storms coming this person's way. There's a lot of upheaval coming their way. And Spirit doesn't want you having to go through someone else's storm. So just be careful when it comes to that. But yeah, this person's definitely gonna end up reaching out to you. For some of you, it's going to be when you least expect it. For others of you, this person may say something that kind of catches you off guard a little bit. You may notice them acting a bit unusual or displaying odd behavior. But just know that for some, it's because they're intoxicated. It's either that or they're trying to fake like they are confident when they're really not. They are very much drawn to you. I do feel like the two of you were meant to meet each other. I'm not saying you were meant to spend the rest of your life with them, but I do feel like the two of you were meant to meet. Even though they put you through a lot, you gain something that's priceless from this connection, this toxic connection, because you improved yourself in ways that are priceless. Okay, you healed wounds that you didn't even know you had. You were able to to find your true, authentic, higher self. And you've been making progress ever since. In the meantime, they've been going through all type of issues. For some of you, jumping from person to person. But that message isn't for everyone. Operating out of fear, uneasy. So pay attention to your intuition and make sure that you do not allow anyone into your energy who is bringing you toxicity. You do not want to attach yourself to that. For some of you, I'm going to tell you one way that you will know for sure that a storm, a huge storm, is about to come this person's way. You will know because there's some type of addiction that this person has. They either smoke a lot of cigarettes, they jump from person to person, they could have a sex addiction. If it's not that, this person may drink. Okay, they could drink a lot. Also, they could be connected with someone who also smokes a lot of cigarettes. Could be you, but it doesn't have to be. They could be close to someone who has the same habits as them. Okay? Yeah, there's someone around them who has the same habits as them, but they are opposite genders. This could be a family member. It could be a friend, sibling. But whatever this person's addiction is, there's someone around them who is very close to them of the opposite gender who has that exact same addiction. But it could be something really subtle. It could be something really subtle. Also, this is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. And also, it's going to sound crazy. But I see it, so I'm going to say it. For some of you, if they smoke cigarettes, they smoke it down to the butt, like the butt part of the cigarette. They either do that or they tend to let the cigarette kind of hang in their mouth a little bit. Something that they smoke it all the way down. Either that or there's something that there's something that they keep in their mouth or on their mouth, or I don't know if their breath stinks. It's something. I don't know. But yeah. Now, for others, this person could wear a lot of hats, or they could be a little bit unkempt. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, if it's a male, like, he could start letting his facial hair grow out a little bit. Like, he's not properly cleaning it up, though. Like, he's starting to look a bit disheveled. He's starting to look like he's not combing his hair or taking good care of himself. Almost kind of like he's falling off a little bit. And also, the person tends to laugh at other people's storms, or they just lack empathy for others. Okay? If you know your person is like that, this is your confirmation that they are about to go through a terrible storm. And it's going to come like a wrecking ball. Spirit doesn't want you to be a part of it, because whoever they're connecting with at the time that it comes will feel some of the effects. They may not feel it full force because it's not meant for them, but why would you want to experience someone else's karma? Yeah. Those are a few ways that you'll know. Trying to see what else I can get out of this to give you guys or if they do smoke, or even if they drink, whatever their toxic substance of choice is. For example, if it's alcohol, they'll still like be holding the cup while there's nothing in it. It's giving that type of energy. Like, they drinking everything out of it, but they still are kind of like holding the cup. Smoke. Something about smoke. I don't know what that means. Well, make sure that you guys protect your energy. Don't allow anyone to play with you. And do not allow yourself to suffer this person's karma. Okay? Get out of the way. Let spirit handle it. Doesn't mean that you're wishing karma on the person or anything like that, but people get what they put out, and that's universal law. That's just how it works. That's just how it works. Trying to see if there's anything else that I see. For some of you, they're always holding their phone in their hand, or something along those lines. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.